Let's run it up. You already know that I'm goated. Price shooting up, fully loaded. You should see the Lambo I rode it. I'm at the petties who floated. Smoking on goat grass and for the pack. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT. Greatest crypto rapper of all time. And we are locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. It's a pleasure to see you guys. What is up? It's me. Yeah, that's right, Cloak. You got it. I am the modern day crypto diddler. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We are locked in the trenches, talking all things cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, decentralized finance. We're talking about cryptographic encryption. We're talking about Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, and everything in between coins. Everything from Bitcoin to Ethereum to XRP to Solana to BNB to ETH. And we are locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar, so they say. It's an absolute pleasure to see you guys. What is up, y'all? What is up? Threevolve and Humbled, the crypto masters. Yes. The least emotional traders on the planet. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We got 2.4 trillion total crypto market cap, 110 billion 24-hour trading volume. What website is this? This is CoinGecko. CoinGecko shows these as its first two indicators. Bitcoin's at 68,491, Ethereum down to 1,966, XRP at 149, BNB at 612, Solana at 86, Tron at 28 cents, Dogecoin at 10 cents, Cardano, Bitcoin Cash, Hyperliquid, Monero, Chainlink, Stellar, Zcash, Hedera, Litecoin, Sui, etc., all slightly down. Is LTC good? I mean, it depends on your definition of good. If you zoom out and look at this on the macro, let's go all time on this chart. I like to go all time on any altcoins older than 5 years. You see this all time chart? It does not actually look that good. It ran like crazy in the 2017 bull run, ran like crazy in the 2020-2021 bull run, and then it did nothing in this bull run. Those are diminishing returns, right? As long as time goes on, the worse this chart looks, in my opinion. Litecoin is fine. A lot of people are very enthusiastic about it. But any altcoin that's older than 10 years at this point is pretty much obsolete, technologically speaking. And there's going to be newcomers that massively outperform it. If you like Litecoin, try and find some coins that came out within the past 3 years that are actually worth investing in. Now that Aliens coin, we pulled it up yesterday on my stream at 10,000 market cap, and I told you guys this one looks like it could be a runner. I told you guys how I watched a documentary about Roswell that night, how I learned that aliens are real. We looked at this at literally 10,000 market cap. Now it's at 350,000 market cap, a clean 35x from when we saw it on stream yesterday. Any of you guys remember when we looked at this last night? Clean 35x, almost a 40x from when we saw it on stream yesterday. You cannot fade. You cannot fade. I handed this one to y'all on a silver platter and you guys faded me. What can I say, man? What can I say? You guys always doubt me. Yo, 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 welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. I just put a video out. About the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. Best countries to live in if you trade crypto. It's a very, very banger video. Go check it out. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's important because let's take a look at this. You remember that I called it? Yeah, I told you, Pierre. I told you. It's an important video because in crypto you can live anywhere in the world. You could literally live anywhere in the world, right? And where you live depends on how many of your crypto gains you can actually realize. Depending on where you live, just because you can trade crypto anywhere in the world doesn't mean you can keep your crypto anywhere in the world. Some countries have highly aggressive tax policies. Other countries have 0% tax. So your goal is to find a place where you can settle down that's actually worth living in, that actually has very generous crypto policies. Clear regulation, low taxes, and decent quality of life, right? So yeah, I just put out my video about the best countries in the world. It says it won't let you smash it. Maybe go back and check it again. Yo, it's a pleasure to see you guys. You found us an island. Can we afford it yet? How much is it? And where is it? Which island are you talking about, Jack? It better not be the island I think you're talking about. I know it recently hit the market, bro, but I will not live there. And it's good to see you, Zeta Meta Mike. What's up? Prince Will says, it's been a long time since I've seen you on live. Well, you just ain't been paying attention, man. I go live every single day. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We are locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar. Absolute pleasure to have you guys. We are locked in. Let's go find it. So that monkey, Punch, has taken the world by storm. It's a monkey from Japan, I believe, who has an emotional support stuffed monkey. And he has absolutely changed the landscape of zoo animal appreciation. There is lines around the block to go and see this monkey. He's a modern day Mudang. Mudang, the baby pygmy hippo that was so popular, 2 or 3 years ago. And that pygmy hippo spawned a meme coin that ended up going to $600 million market cap. This coin right here didn't quite go as high as 600 million yet, but it's currently pushing an all-time high, sitting at 16 million. And this is a coin that we saw on our stream just 3 days ago at 800,000 market cap. You could have cleaned a nice little 20x on this. Not bad at all. Chicken says, good time to buy. Why do people always ask if it's a good time to buy when a coin's at all-time high? Do you guys not know anything about economics? Forget crypto. Do you not know anything about charts and markets in general? You're supposed to buy low and sell high. Why on God's beautiful green creation would you buy high? This chart is currently at all-time high, and you're asking me if this is a good time to buy. No, this is the worst possible time to buy. Are you serious? There literally would not be a worse time to buy this coin than right now. It's the most ridiculous question I've seen in my chat, bro. Please learn what you're doing before you hit the markets. Doc says, bro, that little $8 10 times I hit is gone. You win some, you learn some. That's real. You win some, you learn some. That's how it goes. You guys have a lot of learning to do, apparently. Let's keep looking around. If you buy at all-time high because of FOMO, then be ready to average down. That's real. Talking about liquidity sweeps on meme coins. I'm not talking about liquidity sweeps on meme coins. Nice profile picture, bro. I've got it on my shirt. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. And we're locked in. There's got to be some bangers out here somewhere. So let's take a look around. We've got this. They're launching coins named after aliens, and it's in text that I can't even read. They launched this coin. It's literally alien language. Like I couldn't even tell you what the name of this coin was. It's totally written in alien script. I can't trust these alien coins. Those aliens in Area 51, they're desperate, man. They're looking to rug pull. Let's keep looking around. You can't trust these aliens. Only a couple weeks in learning this, trying to turn $10 into 1 soul each paycheck. That's a really good tip. That's Ethiopian language. Why are aliens speaking Ethiopian? Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in the trenches. There's got to be a banger out here somewhere. Let's take a look around. I said what I said, bro. Ethiopia is one of the closest ancestors we have to the great Anunnaki. The great Anunnaki that visited the planet Earth from the planet Nibiru and seeded the human race. Ethiopia is also home of the Ark of the Covenant, the infamous historical ark that they used to laser beam the Israelites. Ethiopia has a lot of game, a lot of historical significance. You can't touch Ethiopia. 360k and climbing here on the alien coin. It's gained 20k market cap since the last time we saw it. It's officially up 35 times from when we first saw it on the stream. So far, so good. Check out MOLTM. Let's do it. MOLTM. This thing does not look good at all. It's 3 hours old. There's very little volume. There's still big insiders and top 10 holders percentage, and this thing is really collapsed. Closest to aliens are people in Freakmont Street in Las Vegas. Yeah, shout out to Freakmont. Christ is king. God is good. Another day, another dollar. We're locked in the trenches. What happens first? MOG goes parabolic or ES6 comes out? You mean Elder Scrolls 6? Why are you referencing Elder Scrolls 6 instead of GTA 6, bro? Pretty much everybody would talk about GTA 6. I'm not gonna lie, I'm more excited for Elder Scrolls 6 than I am for GTA 6, but that's pretty unusual for you to reference that. But yeah, I think MOG is a little bit cooked. I'm not gonna lie. What's your P&L? This month I've made $348,000. Doc says I caught PyChan earlier today, but sold out early. Really? Let's go take a look. PyChan. What the? Oh, P-chan. I guess it's pronounced P-chan. 194,000. It's a bird. Where is this from? It's a Japanese bird named P-chan. Everyone's trying to make Japanese animals after the success of Punch. Punch ran up like crazy. An 88 years old Shigeru Fujimoto made $13 million from day trading because of his quant parrot named P-chan. Hey, Fluffy, it's good to see you, bro. How goes it? Another day, another dollar, huh? How you doing? You can't escape the trenches, obviously, because here you are, man. What are you down this week, bro? You down like 3,000 racks? Or $3,000? 3 racks? I'm rocking my Solana Spaces shirt, bro. Have you been hitting it? Have you been winning, bro? Fluffy, all you gotta do for the alpha in the trenches is watch my stream, bro. You're down 300 right now? Bro. This Punch coin, we pulled it up on my stream 2 days ago at 800,000 market cap. It ran up to 18 million, bro. This alien coin that's pushing 373K, we had this on my stream yesterday at 10,000 market cap. 10,000 market cap. This thing ran to 400K. You're missing out, bro. You're missing out. We're hitting these. Yo. Lick maps look way less bullish. I'm hella neutral now. Goblin Town could be coming. Goblin Town is coming, bro. You were too bullish. You will never miss another stream. Good, Fluffy. Good. I will never miss another Fluffy video, bro. I watched your shit where you were doing the street interview with the guy about Jupiter Lend was pretty funny, bro. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do the like straight up advertisement level. Like you were like, you could get 6% APY, blah, blah, blah. Like talking about the actual stats. I would never be able to do that to like a stranger. But the video was hella good, bro. That shit was fire. I'm always too like I get too nervous when I do the IRL thing, honestly. I'm not good at like saying what needs to be said. Can you take a look at XCFi? Let's go do it. XCFi. Is it this thing? Exitor? This thing looks alright. This thing looks like garbage, honestly. This thing ran up so quick and now it's just in a farm zone. I think it goes to 0. You know what's worth looking at is Z-Auth. Z-Auth. Chat, this is a pretty big deal. I'm gonna fix my camera right now. This is a pretty big deal. Z-Auth. Z-Auth is the first coin to win the Pump Fund Build in Public Hackathon. The Pump Fund Build in Public Hackathon, where they're giving out $300,000 grants to successful projects that build in public and launch on Pump Fund. Z-Auth is a framework for AI agents. It's a financial framework for AI agent integration. And it's already been adopted by a number of mainstream platforms, including but not limited to Axiom, right? This thing just received the grant, the first ever winner, the first recipient of the Build in Public Hackathon. And you can see the price action. It ripped right up to 8.85. Really impressive price action right here. So far, so great is what I'll say. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the stream. Hi, I just bought this. Is it topped? It's in Chinese or whatever. Chat, if this is in any language other than Chinese, then I'm banning Marley for being racist. Are you ready? If this is in any language other than Chinese, I'm banning Marley for being racist. This is Japanese. This is Japanese. It literally says in the description that this is Japanese. The guy's name is Shigeru Fujimoto. Shigeru Fujimoto. The name of the coin is P-chan. Chan is a Japanese designation. Why the fuck did you say Chinese? Everything about this coin is Japanese. What the fuck? Are you serious? That's crazy. About to go eat at my favorite Japanese restaurant, Panda Express. I need some good Korean music. Let me go listen to fucking Teriyaki Boys. Are you serious? What the fuck is this, chat? What the fuck is this? Good lore? You don't even know the lore. You said this shit was Chinese. This shit is Japanese. Dirty knees. Look at these. That is crazy. That is crazy. I can't believe it. Chat, do we ban Marley? W in the chat if we ban Marley. L in the chat if we keep her here. What's it gonna be? Wow, a lot of L's. Damn, you guys really fucking went to bat. That is crazy. Man, that's a lot of L's. You guys are fucking simps, man. You guys are fucking simps. Who cares how she looks? She's racist. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and we're locked in the trenches as per usual. Another day, another dollar. Hitting licks all over the market. Man, my camera went out again. Let me go fix it. Crazy stuff. Hey, this Ethiopian alien coin is now at 120,000 market cap. Chat, I handed this to you guys on my stream at fucking 20K. I handed this to you guys on my stream at 20K. This thing's now up to 130K. Did any of you guys bid this? Did any of you guys bid this? We had an extensive conversation about how this was actually Ethiopian and not actually alien language. Come on, guys. Where are you at? Corvette Jerry says, why didn't you buy? I did, Corvette Jerry. Pierre says, yo, is HCT another TikTok BS coin? Probably. That's crazy. We're locked in the trenches right now. Another day, another dollar. That's crazy, honestly. Let's take a look around. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How do you find that coin? What do you... It was just there. You got $4 on this one at 40K? Nice, so you're up. What the fuck is this guy saying? Drop CAs in Federated Alpha and check for rugs, my guy. Totally appreciate. No, I'm not gonna do that shit. Are you serious? Why would I do that shit? Federated Alpha? What does that even mean? What does federated mean? What is this? I wish I could tell you the name of this token, but I actually can't tell you the name of this token because it is literally an alien. It's literally an alien. Like it's written in Ethiopian, but I'm pretty sure. Let me try and Google translate this. Let's see if this actually says something. I'm not even sure it is written in Ethiopian. Why is it running? Because there's an alien meta in the market right now. Yeah, that shit is not even in Ethiopian, you fucking racist. My God, I have a bunch of goddamn assholes in my chat who can't even tell what fucking language they're looking at. This is a fucking alien language, and you said it was Ethiopian. Bro, go fuck yourself, man. That is so fucked up. You guys are 0 for 2 on identifying languages. First she comes in, says the coin's Chinese. The shit's fucking Japanese. Then this stupid son of a bitch comes into my chat, says the coin is Ethiopian. It's fucking alien language. Oh my god, bro. I can't stand you guys. I can't stand you guys. This is the shit they speak in fucking Star Wars. Are you serious? Hey, good to see you, Cody. Welcome. It's the last time I hear you guys on what fucking language these coins are. You clearly are not linguists. You're not even good crypto traders with your dumb ass. That's your hometown language? Where are you from? Roswell, New Mexico? I swear to God, bro. Let's go look at some other coins. It's ancient Egyptian language? It's not, bro. Ancient Egyptian language is like this. This shit topped out at 23K. This shit said 20K. It's called RAM. This is a very common narrative. There's a lot of coins called RAM. I don't think this is gonna run. I think it's gonna be a rug. Bundles looking iffy. At least the trenches are back a little bit. There's kind of a lot of coins being launched. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Make sure you guys tap that screen. Drop a comment in the chat, especially if you haven't said anything yet. We're locked in right now. Another day, another dollar in the trenches. Look how many of these alien coins came out. Let's keep looking around. Hey, good to see you, Benny. Final stretch settings. Click into my TikTok and look at my pinned video. There's a video there about my settings. So this house coin has been doing really well. This is house. What's inside that house? I don't know what this is related to. Do any of you guys recognize this? It's probably from a viral trend. Maybe a tweet. Do you think they got alien baddies? Yeah, there's probably alien baddies, bro, but they probably have like 5 arms and tentacles. So I don't know if you actually want to hit that, you feel me? Or maybe you do. I don't know how you get down, bro. But alien baddies, I wouldn't risk it, honestly. You're gonna get space chlamydia, bro. That's the house they put on the eye test? Is that really? An optometrist test? Is that real? I've never seen this in my life. I've done a lot of optometry tests. I've never seen this in my life. What did they ask you to tell you what's in the house? What the fuck's in the house? A cow? I can't even tell what that's supposed to be. It looks like a crypto wallet. Chat, the only house coin that I appreciate, the only house coin that's actually worth investing in is Chill House. Chill House is the only house coin that's actually worth investing in. Chill House. Yo, let's keep pushing through the market. Check Beer Coin 2. What do you mean Beer Coin 2? Why is it, what happened to Beer Coin 1? Why would they make a coin number 2 out of a coin that doesn't even have a number 1? I can't even see the fucking chart on this. Are you serious? The liquidity is, there's no liquidity in this coin, bro. Are you serious? There's literally $2,000 liquidity in this coin at 80,000 market cap. There's a 1 to fucking 40 ratio. A 1 to 40 ratio on liquidity. This is the worst liquidity ratio I've seen in a long time. Oh hell nah, why not? That Chill House plush's pants were pulled down in a bizarre fashion. There's no bizarre fashion, bro. It was very intentionally pulled down. It's not bizarre. It's actually quite normal for a Chill House plush. Front and back. This is what they mean when they say the market is mooning. Chill House is mooning. Yep. TikTok coins are typically not solid plays unless the dev is legit and CTO is in favor. Yeah, it's exceedingly rare to find a successful TikTok coin. The vast majority of coins that you see promoted on TikTok are made by people that are just trying to rug you and farm you. Somebody give me an example. Give me an example of a TikTok coin that's just trying to rug and farm you. Check Alien Coin. Yeah, we've had Alien Coin. I brought it up on my stream yesterday at 10,000 market cap. At 10,000 market cap, I told you guys this coin is worth looking at. The coin is now at what, 400,000? I guess it just retraced down to 300K. White History Month, good example. No Ruggies, good example. Let's look at No Ruggies as an example. Here's No Ruggies. Currently at 470,000 market cap. Great market cap, by the way. They did a really good job of picking this up. The one thing that's not great about this is taking a look at the actual chart. Look at how deep some of these red candles are, right? What is this? For a coin called No Ruggies, why did it go from 600,000 to 200,000 in 3 candles? It seems pretty ruggy to me. Huh? What is this? Why is the coin dropping from 300,000 all the way down to 200,000 in 1 candle? Why is it so common for there to be multi-$100,000 candles selling on this chart? Here's the interesting thing about this coin, No Ruggies. You go to the top traders. What do you see? People that are top traders, $0 bought, 5,000 sold. This one also used to be $0 bought, 5,000 sold, until somebody called them out. Then they bought another 4,000 and then just immediately sold it so they would have some bought and sold. But keep in mind, if you see this, they're an insider. This red icon on the top traders, insider, 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 insider. The top 6 traders on the chart, all with multi-$1,000 P&Ls, are all insiders. Interesting. No Ruggie, but the top 6 traders are all insiders, all people with a direct connection to the project. All of them sold multi-$1,000. What happened to No Ruggie? What happened to We Don't Like Rugs? Isn't their whole thing that they don't want rugs? Why are the top 6 traders all insiders? Why do they all have multi-$1,000 P&Ls? Huh. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? I'm just saying. Do your research. Like, I'm not here to talk shit, but if you see somebody that is promoting a specific coin on TikTok day in and day out, always promoting a specific coin on TikTok, they're not doing that for free. They're not doing that for no gain for themselves. They're not doing that because they're not making money on it. They're doing that because they are making money on it. They're doing that because they are selling on you. What does an insider mean? They bought before the coin start? Yes. They are connected to the dev wallet. They are literally people that launched the coin. The people that launched the coin are selling on you. And they have realized over $20,000 in profit on top of your head. Isn't that funny? Be careful out there, chat. Because the same guy who's going to be on the stream telling you guys and smiling in your face, we're making a coin that doesn't rug. We're making a coin that will never rug. It's unruggable. We're building a brand new launch pad that'll never rug. These are the guys that are selling on you the whole time. Teche says, can you check? No, Teche, I don't even need to check that coin. Teche, the guy that launched that coin has launched numerous hard rugs. That guy, of all the guys that are streaming their coins, is definitely rugging you, bro. He is definitely rugging you. That guy literally stole over $50,000 in his first project, and then he came back and he launched another project. That guy is currently going to court for fraud because he stole tens of thousands of dollars from people. He made this coin so that he could fund his lawyer fees. You are paying his lawyer fees. Isn't that crazy? Come on, man. It's different. It's different. Let's keep looking around. So who do we trust? I don't know. Who do we trust? If only there was an honest streamer. If only there was someone out there that wasn't full of bullshit. If only there was a guy who doesn't sell you anything and never tells you to buy anything. If only there was a guy who gave unbiased and honest assessments of every coin in the market. Who do we trust? I don't know. I really don't know. Come on, y'all. It's crazy. You got to be careful out there. It's a really predatory industry and everyone's out to take your money. Is it fraud to rug people? It depends. It depends on what you promise them, right? The guy that's going to court for fraud, he promised people that he would never sell. He promised people that he didn't hold supply. He promised people that the coin was not going to rug. Then the coin rugged. He sold over $20,000 of his supply in one candle. Recently, the founder of SafeMoon went to jail for over 8 years for committing fraud because he said exactly the same thing. He said he never held any tokens. That was a lie. He held over 5 trillion. He said the liquidity pool was locked. That was a lie. He unlocked it and stole over $9 million from it. He said a lot of different things that were just patently false. And that was a multi-billion-dollar market cap meme coin. Thanks for the crown. But yeah, be careful out there, guys. A lot of predators in the industry. A lot of people trying to take your money. Check D Jung. Let's go do it. D Jung. D Jung, which one are you talking about? The one on the top or the one on the bottom? I guess we'll look at this one on the top first. It's basically the stuffed animal that's associated with Punch the monkey. Punch the monkey has gone up to a multi-million-dollar market cap. This is his stuffed animal. This monkey is internationally famous right now. It's a Japanese zoo that has this monkey in it, and the monkey has an emotional support stuffed animal. I have the whole video screenshot of when I traded Legend Coin last summer and it rugged. Yep, you gotta be careful out there. The only people you should trust are people that don't sell you anything. Bullish Babe never sells you anything. Cosmic Crypto never sells you anything. Caveman Fantasy never sells you anything. Crypto Bully never sells you anything. Crime XBT never sells you anything. These are the people that you want to trust. The people that don't tell you explicitly to buy something. These are the people you want to trust. There's a lot of good crypto streamers out there that aren't out there to take your money, that actually care about educating and onboarding the next generation. Let's keep looking around. Crime is chill. Crime is hella chill. I hung out with him out in Abu Dhabi. Ragsy will never sell you anything. Let's keep looking around. Arab guy says, BFS got rugged so bad. I'm glad I only put $1. Yeah, that's good. Let's keep looking. Oh, look at this coin. Do you see this coin right here? This coin right here. Oh, that language. That must be Swahili. Finally, we have a coin in Swahili on chain. Right, chat? Come on. Come on, bruh. Alright, check out Sue, the fish in a wheelchair, and then we'll do Soul Biscuit. Let's do it. So this is Sue, the fish in a wheelchair, down from all-time high. We've been watching this coin a little bit over the past few days. It was doing a lot better yesterday. It was up at 216K, now it's down to 120. Lost 100K off the top. It's kind of slow and steady on the recovery. A lot of dev buys sprinkled in there, but honestly, I don't trust this coin. Again, look at the top holders. Look at the top traders. This guy is both an insider and a bundler. He's the top trader and he made $5,000. This person is a bundler and a sniper. They made $2,000. It's a dangerous game right here. Why is an insider bundler at the top with $5,000 P&L? They are selling on you guys. Those dev buys are an illusion. They are using dev buys with a fraction of the profit that they stole from you guys in order to make the chart look more bullish. There's a reason why the price is so suppressed. Let's look at Soul Biscuit. Soul Biscuit at 457,000. 457,000. So you were the exit liquidity? Yes, you were the exit liquidity. You guys often are. You guys often are exit liquidity. Not just for meme coins, for altcoins too. Why was XRP wrapped up in legal battles with the SEC? It wasn't for no reason. It wasn't false scrutiny. It wasn't because the SEC was bullying them. It's because XRP actually literally sold over $1.3 billion. $1.3 billion that they took right out of the chart. They gave their own executives hundreds of millions of dollars. The case didn't get dismissed for no reason. It didn't even really get dismissed. It only got expelled, temporarily suspended on a technicality. The case is still totally viable. The SEC still found that they took over $1 billion out of the chart, that the executives took hundreds of millions. The only reason they dropped the case this year is because Trump is president and he's not going to litigate it. That's true for a lot of the big crypto cases. Coinbase literally sold, Brian Armstrong sold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Coinbase stock. How did he get rewarded? Just yesterday, he was appointed to be on the board of World Liberty Financial, Trump's crypto firm. Brian Armstrong, the founder of Coinbase, is now on the board of World Liberty Financial after selling literally millions of dollars of his own stock over the past 6 months. Isn't that crazy? It's a big club and you guys are not in it. It's a big club and you guys are the exit liquidity. You got to be careful out there in these markets. Chlamydia, is that a thing? What the fuck is that, man? Chlamydia is what you're going to get for smashing an alien baddie. Let's keep looking around. Here's PFP, Pump Fun Pills. Nurungi. Let's go look at Nurungi. Pump Fun Pills is going crazy. So this is actually a big deal that nobody's really talked about. Pump Fun just created a brand new profile picture. They used to have the Pump Fun Pepe was the default profile picture. But now they added Pump Fun Pills with randomized traits, almost like NFTs for every single profile. Has anyone noticed this? It's interesting that finally there's a coin coming out about this. I'm not sure if there's already been coins coming out about this, but this is a big deal. Pump Fun Pepe, the coin, ran up to over $1 million market cap. I think it went 5, maybe even 10 or 15 million. We need some Freemasons on this channel. We're already here, bro. We're already here. Epstein Crypto, what about it? Nurungi, let's go take a look. Nurungi. Are you serious, bro? This shit's a fucking rug. 100K at the top. There's 14% bundlers, 13% insiders. Bundlers made 1,000. Bundlers made 700. Snipers made 700. They're rugging this, little bro. I'm not gonna lie. How much to teach me, bro? I'm very committed. You should check out our Alpha Pass and our class program, bro. If you go to wap.com/cryptorap, it costs $15. It's less than a Fortnite battle pass. You get every class that we teach in the group for free. There's over 20 class recordings already available, or over 20 hours of class recordings already available. All topics, over 6 different teachers, decades of industry experience. The knowledge is actually cracked. Don't take my word for it. Look at the 5-star reviews and all of the people in there. Yeah, we talk about meme coins. We talk about alts and macro. We talk about perps and leverage. We talk about passive income. We talk about airdrop farming, navigating markets. We talk about trading psychology, all kinds of stuff. Go check it out. What about insiders? Are they real and are they profitable, or is it fake? They are real, and the vast majority of them are profitable just because they are coordinating pump and dumps on inside groups. Now, just because insiders are real and making a lot of money does not mean that you can't make a lot of money as an outsider. If you go to our Discord group, which is totally free, always will be free, and every single call in there is free, we've hit some crazy calls in there. We've had literally over a 700x in the past week. A 700x. If you do the math on that, pretend you have 1 hour of wage, right? 1 hour of wage is like $15, okay? $15 time, how much is 700 hours in work days? 700 hours in work days is literally 87 and a half standard 8-hour work days. Imagine taking 1 hour of your wage and turning it into 87 days of wage on one trade. Isn't that crazy? 1 hour of wage and turning it into 87 days of wage in one trade. That was in our group this week. Discord's right down there in the chat. It's totally free to join. Always will be free to join. Discord.gg/YNOT. Why not? Why not? It's totally free. You got nothing to lose. Pippin. Pippin is the biggest money washing coin in the market right now, crashing up to 722 million after a deep retrace all the way down to $1 million market cap. This coin is being manipulated by someone with a big bag to wash. There's a lot of benefits to washing money through meme coins. You can claim losses on them. You can sort of change hands between wallets. You can run up certain wallets and you can run down other ones. Now this thing was going to run up quite convincingly to 500 mil. Then they had to pull the plug because there were some big wallets that they needed to shake out. Well, they succeeded in that mission. They shook them out all the way down to 100 mil. Then it recovered, now up to 730 mil. Fantastic. TK Trade says I'm up 70,000 on it. You're up 70,000 on Pippin? Why? How? What did you do? When did you buy? That's so strange. A lot of people didn't have a decent entry on this. A lot of people, the best entry they got was around 50 mil, 60 mil. Were you one of the early traders? What did you put into this coin to be up that much? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You would have had to have really trusted this narrative, which by design, it was supposed to be distrustable. If you show loss on P&Ls, can you use that for tax write-offs? You used to be able to. Last year was the last time that they changed the tax laws for this year. It's going to be a little bit different. It's not quite so cut and dry anymore. Punch up to 17 million. My biggest L was up 20k on Troll and never sold because I fully believed it was going to $1 billion. Chat, this is a really big mistake that a lot of people make in crypto. Let me tell you what this mistake is. The mistake is that you guys marry your bags. You do not need to marry your bags. Even if you love the coin, you do not need to marry your bags. Why? This guy was up $20,000 on Troll at all-time high. Then what happened? It collapsed. He thought it was going to $1 billion. But this is a common mistake of psychology in traders. The common mistake of psychology in traders is even if you know it's going to $1 billion, I've been in your shoes before, I've known that a coin was going to $1 billion, even if you know with full certainty that it's going to $1 billion, the path to $1 billion is never a straight line. The path to $1 billion always has massive retrace, massive downturns, massive dips. So even if you know with full certainty in your heart of hearts that a coin's going to $1 billion, never hold it for the entire journey. This is true for all of you XRP maxis. This is true for all of you Solana heads. This is true for every meme coin that you'll ever touch. If you actually love the coin, if you're actually optimistic that it will go to $1 billion, you should be trading it actively. You should be selling tops and buying bottoms. Why? Just because you have conviction doesn't mean you have to marry your bag and hold it nonstop. You could have sold and realized that 20,000 in profit on Troll at the top, then use that same 20,000 to buy in at a lower amount and gotten more Troll. All of you XRP heads that are like, I'm holding because it's a long-term investment. You could have sold at $4 and rebought right now for 4 times the stack. If you really love XRP so much, why the fuck wouldn't you have more of it? Why wouldn't you be actively trading if you have such conviction to try and accumulate more of the token? Why wouldn't you be swinging the tops and buying the bottoms? It's because you guys are lazy. It's not because you have conviction. It's because you're lazy. It's because you're dumb. It's because you're not actually thinking critically about how the market's going to move. You have a vision in your head of the coin going to $1 billion market cap, And then you're operating under the false assumption that that road to $1 billion is going to be a straight line. It's never going to be a straight line. Sell the rips, defend the dips. That's what Cloak just said in the chat. That's good advice. Sell the rips, defend the dips. People are going to take profit on you. If you're a real high conviction holder, you be the one to take the profit. Otherwise, someone with low conviction is going to be stealing from you. You take the profit and then you buy in at a lower amount. You could defend the dips. The chart will look better because you traded it. The chart will look better because the people swinging it actually have conviction. If you actually care about a coin, sell it. If you actually care about a coin, buy back in lower. Accumulate. Increase your holdings. These are all of the best things you can do to steward your chart. What happened to Hold? Hold is fucking brain dead, bro. Hold is for Redditors that don't know how to fucking trade, bro. Hold got so many people screwed. Hold got so many people burned. People round tripped $100,000 fucking dollars because they hold. You don't need to hold. People are always going to sell. They're always going to sell. You could sell the top and buy the bottom. Have more supply. When it goes back up because you defended the lower price action, you'll have more profit. There's zero reason to just hold. Just holding is lazy. Just holding is not stewarding a chart. No successful project just holds. Every successful project has market makers. What do market makers do? They sell the tops and they buy the bottoms. They steward the chart. They paint the chart. You should be playing your part. There's no reason to just hold. Just holding is lazy. Just holding is making you lose. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Tap that fucking screen. Show some love. Drop a comment in the chat, especially if you haven't dropped a comment yet. Drop a comment in the chat. Camp says, we can hold only on a good narrative. Let me show you what the best thing to do is based on a good narrative in the market right now. Let's go take a look at Punch. Punch is a coin that's currently at $20 million market cap, damn near. It's at 15 mil, but at the top it was at like 20 mil. Take a look at the pattern on this chart. It was not a straight line. Let's zoom in a little bit. It was not a straight line. Look, you could have bought down here, right? It goes up a little bit. You sell the top of this breakout. You see that this is an abnormal breakout down here. You could tell that this was a rip, right? And when it's a rip, it's a good idea to sell. So you sell the top of this breakout. This breakout was the 1.4 million. At the bottom, it was at 600K. That's over 50% retrace. Do you know what that means? If you had sold the top and bought the bottom, you would now have double the tokens. Double the tokens. You still have conviction. You still think it's going up. You're still going to hold, but you have double the tokens. Isn't that crazy? And it keeps ripping, it keeps moving. A little bit of up, a little bit of down. You could have sold this top. You could have bought this bottom, but pretend you didn't. On this one, you see a crazy rip. Okay, it ripped up to 2.5 mil. Fell all the way down to 1.7 mil. You could have sold that top, bought back in, had 30% more tokens. Same thing is true. Finally, it wicks up. It goes absolutely parabolic. 8 million at the top with the most intense breakout it's had on the entire chart. Okay, now's a good time to sell. You sell that. You buy back in down here, 5 million. Again, you're up another 40% tokens. You sell up here at 8 million. It goes all the way down to 4 million, all the way down to 3 million. You double your tokens again. Do the mental math on this. You started with one stack. You doubled your stack. You went up 30%. You went up 30%. And then you doubled it again. You are now sitting at over 5 times the amount of tokens that you started with in the same play that you had conviction in the whole time. You have 5 times the token. Now when it does the absolute crazy parabolic rip to 20 million, you had 5 times the tokens that you started with. You guys are like, I believe in it, so I'm just going to hold. Why wouldn't you have 5 times the tokens if you could? Why wouldn't you be trading tops and bottoms, right? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. 5 times the tokens that you could have had. And that was only trading the most generous rips. How could you predict that? Well, take a look at how the chart looked all the way back to the first spike. Do you see what's happening here? You see an upward trend of 3 green candles. You see an upward trend of 3 green candles. You see an upward trend of 3 green candles. Then you see an upward trend of 5 really deep, tall green candles. Okay, this thing is not like the others. This is an abnormal breakout. This has defied levels. This is a very high pump. That's a good time to sell. It is abnormal. Same is true afterwards. You see this crazy deep red candle. Okay, now's a good time to enter. This is oversold. This is the deepest red candle in the entire chart's history. Now's a good time to bid. It is abnormal. You're looking for outliers. How do you know? You look for the outliers. The outliers are visible even in the same time when you're seeing it, even with the rest of the chart not fully developed yet, right? You always trade the outliers, you know? Crazy big pumps in a row. Okay, let me sell the top. Let me buy back in. Or you could have bought back in down here after that crazy deep slide. You know, crazy big rips. Okay, crazy big rips. Let me sell the top here. Okay, I can buy back in right here, or if I want to play it safe, I can wait, buy back in down here, even lower. A little bit of patience and a little bit of identification of outliers. Tracking levels. Levels are not like altcoins. You're not looking at RSI. You're not looking at Fibonacci. You're not looking at all these bullshit indicators. You're looking at market psychology. You're looking at what people are saying about the coins. You're looking at where the top 10 holders are trading, where the top traders are trading, where KOLs are trading. You're doing deep research on the quantitative and qualitative metrics of the coin. Every coin has its own story. Every coin has its different success pattern. So pay close attention. It's crypto, not stocks. Absolutely. It's crypto, not stocks. So don't rely on things like RSI. Don't rely on things like Fibonacci. Don't rely on any conventional traditional finance indicators. You have to cultivate a sense for the market. Crypto is a lot more on vibes than it is about actual raw indicators. When I say quantitative and qualitative metrics, I mean things like the actual raw numbers of a coin. Market cap, price, liquidity, supply, global fees paid, distribution, holder count, etc., etc., etc. And when I say things qualitative metrics, I mean narrative, I mean broader narrative trends, metas, I mean community sentiment, I mean content, I mean all of these things as well. There's dozens of characteristics of any given coin that you're going to trade. What you're looking for is confluence, bullish confluence. You're looking at a coin that has a healthy distribution, a lot of volume, a good market appetite, hangs in a broader narrative well, has a lot of people talking about it on the timeline, a lot of people in my chat talking about it, good content coming out, etc., etc., etc. These will show you a good coin. You can't just draw lines on a chart to see a good coin. You have to do deeper research than that. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. And I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time. You already know what the fuck going on. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Tap that screen, show some love. Tap that screen, show some love. Drop a comment in the chat if you're feeling cheeky. I just put a video out. On the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. It's a really important video. If you guys are actually want to take this seriously, the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. Go check that video out. Hit it with a like, with a comment, a save. Malaysia, well, I didn't put Malaysia, but I put Singapore, which is on the Malaysian peninsula. Stuck in Canada. Canada is one of the worst countries to live in for crypto. No one I found has launched that much clean info so quick. Thanks, bro. I'm good at what I do. I have a lot of advantage over other people. I have a lot of advantages over other streamers. For one, I actually have a background in education. I literally was a teacher, so I know how to teach. Period. Bar none. That's something that a lot of crypto streamers don't have. For two, I have a lot more experience than other crypto streamers. A lot of people have only been here for one cycle. 3 years at tops, especially on TikTok. I've been in the game for almost 10 years now. I've been trading for fucking 6 years in the DeFi trenches. I've seen it all. I know a lot. Another thing I have over other people is I'm well connected. I know a lot of big names in the industry, and I could get to anyone in the industry. So I know a lot of people, I know a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes that other people just can't tell you. Hey, thanks for the coins. Bling, 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 bling. So yeah, those are all the advantages I have over other streamers. Why did I not explode on TikTok yet? Because crypto is a very small niche on TikTok. There's not a lot of people that do crypto and look for crypto on TikTok. You guys are in the minority. Thoughts on Punch? We've been following Punch on my stream since around 500,000 market cap. Now we've seen it run up to 15 mil. It's one of the most exciting coins in the market. One of the first recent coins that's actually pushed a multi-$10 million market cap. So far, so great. Is it worth buying Punch? So you guys are all asking to buy this coin when it's already at $15 million market cap. We had just seen this coin at 500,000 3 days ago. Why would you buy this at 15 million if you guys did not buy at 500,000? You guys are exit liquidity. You guys are the reason why this chart goes up. You guys are the reason why we're all so rich. Because your dumbass sees a chart that's at all-time high and says, let me go buy that. What's your trading strategy? So my trading strategy is pretty high risk. What I do typically is I try to get as much supply of a coin in its early time as fast as possible. So I'm trying to buy between 1 and 3% of a coin that I think has potential below 20,000 market cap within the first 5 minutes. And then I usually diamond hand that thing. My goal is to sell, I sell at a couple 100,000 benchmarks, and then my goal is to sell most of it over $1 million. If you have 1 or 2% of a coin and it runs to $1 million market cap, you've made hundreds of Solana in profit. It's a pretty sweet deal. And for that reason, you can afford to lose 90% of your trades. And if you just hit one, then you pay everything else off, plus some, right? Now, this is a really high-risk trading strategy, and it works way better in a bull run than it does in a bear run. Right now, the market's pretty bearish, so it's a little bit higher risk than maybe I would like right now. What do I think about Chill House? Good entry now? You guys always ask to buy coins on the tops of green candles. Let's see. That's a difficult strategy. Do you have a safe strategy? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an economist. If you want a safe strategy, build it for yourself, bro. Think critically about the market and how they move. Be aggressive in how you take profit. Focus on pulling initials over everything else, and let the free money ride. Look, Chill House was at 1.5 million. It just God candled up to 3 million. You guys are trying to buy it at 2.3? I mean, you could. Is Chill House your coin? I'm on the team of Chill House. As of this week, I'm on the team of Chill House. The team is only one person, but now it's 2 people. The team has only ever been one person. It's Rico. And I guess you can count the guys that make the AI videos. But Rico is a close personal friend of mine. He's come and stayed at my house. I've hung out with him in Vegas, in New York, in Abu Dhabi, in Kuala Lumpur. And while we were in Kuala Lumpur, he told me, why not? I want you to be on the team of Chill House. I want you to be my CMO, Chill Marketing Officer. So now I'm the CMO of Chill House, the Chill Marketing Officer of Chill House. For proof, here's my Chill House plushie. For more proof, Chill House is a rug. Chill House is a rug. Chill House is a rug. And it's hand knotted. It's very soft, it's comfortable, and you should take your shoes off before you step on it. Chill House is a rug. And it's beating the shit out of Chill Guy. So yeah, I'm now on the team of Chill House. I'm the CMO, Chill Marketing Officer. I'll put it on my resume. I should add it to my bio on X. All in Chill House. I'm obligated in my duty as the CMO of Chill House to tell you, Chill House is going to 0. Do you have plans on ever making your own coin? So, I'm already the CMO of Chill House, and I'm a co-founder of a DPIN project called Entropy. That pink banner that you see behind me and this pink spinning square on my stream is Entropy. It's a Solana meme coin that you can mine. It's the only Solana meme coin that's mineable with physical hardware. This is the mining rig right here. I'm a co-founder of this project. So he asked me to make a coin. Well, I'm already a co-founder of Entropy. So I'm also the CMO of Chill House. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to see you guys. We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. That's another advantage I have over other crypto streamers. A lot of other crypto streamers, they only ever trade. I don't just trade. I'm also a founder. I'm also, had a little bit of a window on the inside of the blockchain, window into project development. I've worked a lot of different roles. Business development. I've been a marketer. I've obviously done content creation, etc., etc. I've pretty much done everything there is to do except for technical work in crypto. So, hello. Have you ever invested in NFTs? I love NFTs. My profile picture is an NFT. My profile picture is an Entropy Acolyte. It's the NFT from the project that I co-founded. There's a lot of good NFTs and a lot of great NFTs worth investing in. And a lot of good NFTs are actually at a very solid entry price right now. Chat. Holy shit! Holy shit! Alien coins at 530K! We saw this on my stream at 10,000 market cap. I told you guys it was a good coin. Oh my fucking god, it's at a 50 times. We're about to hit a fucking 100x. And you dumbasses didn't even buy this shit. Man, you sons of bitches. I handed this to you guys at 10,000 market cap. When it first launched. We saw it yesterday. 19 hours ago. I showed you this coin at 10,000 when it freshly launched. I told you guys. Last night, I watched a Roswell documentary. This is what I said on my stream. I said, aliens are real. I said, this is related to a viral clip where Obama confirms that aliens are real. This thing's at fucking 600K at the top. 60 times. All you have to do is watch my fucking stream. Are you guys serious? If you don't follow me, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't follow me, I don't know what to tell you. You gotta hit that fucking follow button right now. Join that Discord because they are calling things 24/7, 365 in there. We had this on my stream at 10,000 market cap. Now it's at 600,000. Cheers. Cheers to anyone that believed in me. Too bad none of you guys did. It's a shame. It's a shame. God bless. God bless. Do you think Chill House can go over 30 mil market cap again? Look, it already happened twice. It actually already happened 3 times. As CMO, I'm going to do my part. The goal is to expand Chill House into a globally recognizable IP. Chill House has a major advantage over other meme coins. Chill House is the only Solana native IP that's actually worth investing in. Let me say that again. Chill House is the only Solana native IP that's actually worth investing in. What do I mean by that? It's the only coin whose mascot is by and for Solana. There's no other coin on Solana where the mascot is from Solana. There's none. Look at Bonk, top meme coin. Bonk is a meme outside of crypto. Look at Popcat. Popcat is a meme outside of crypto. Doge, meme outside of crypto. Shiba, meme outside of crypto. Etc., etc., etc. Chill House is the only that is truly created from crypto, by crypto, for crypto. The only one. And that's the advantage that they have. It's in the best interest of everyone in crypto to make it successful. You know who's another good example of this? Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy Penguins is a crypto native IP. Pudgy Penguins is by crypto, for crypto. Bored Ape Yacht Club is another example. These are crypto native IPs, and it's to the benefit of everyone in crypto for these IPs to be successful. In Chill House's case, it's the only Solana native. So it's to the benefit of Solana, to the benefit of Pump Fun, to the benefit of all the major industry players for Chill House to perform well. Chill House is so well acclaimed that even the Base Chain, even Jesse, the founder of Base Chain, personally tried to get Chill House to bridge to Base. When Base introduced the Solana bridge to the Base Chain, Chill House was the example coin. Chill House was literally the coin they used in the video posted on the main Base account. Chill House is the main mascot used in every Pump Fun advertising video, including for the recent hackathon that they hosted. Why? Because it's the only Solana native IP meme coin, period. There's a really important reason. There's not a lot of other coins that have what Chill House has. Bro, my lucky miner hitting 1 terahash when I only paid for 500 gigahertz. What's the boost? or gigahash. Sorry. I don't know. Good question. Maybe there's a boost thing going on right now. Maybe it's because you used one of your power tickets or something. I don't know. Top traders who have $0 buy in but got profit in their P&L. Are they insiders or promoters? Yes. Yes. These are people that are connected to the team. Usually people that launched the token. They have $0 bought because they didn't buy any. The tokens were given to them from external sources. And they have a lot sold because they sold. Now, it used to be that if you bought coins before bonding, anytime you bought coins before bonding, it would count as 0 bought. I think they've changed that. Now. It used to mean that you just bought before bonding. But now I think they actually track pre-bonding buys as well. So now it means that you were given tokens, usually from the bundle, usually from the dev, usually from a sniper, usually from a malicious external source that had early entry on the project. So yeah. If you use a boost, you get an average between rates. Yeah, it is your 24-hour rate calculation. So it's not necessarily your current rate. It's an average of your 24-hour rate. Chat, when my live is over, or you could go right now, watch my video that I just posted about the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. I made a video about the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. It's an epic video. Breaks down all of the best countries and why. It's a list of 11 different countries. If you guys want to make it, if you want to take this seriously, if you actually want to get rich in crypto, you're going to have to plan ahead. You're going to have to think about these things. Crypto lets you live anywhere in the world. It's the best industry for digital nomads. So find a country that doesn't suck. Yeah, shout out to Lucky, bro. Yo. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. Melon Musk actually doing better than I thought it would be. Fell down to 90K, now up to 173K. Went as high as 600K. Not bad at all. Any advice for someone who's new to this? Yeah. You're going to be terrible at this when you first get started. You're going to lose every single dollar that you put in. So start small. Invest less until you win more. Focus on knowledge instead of money. Everyone comes to crypto because they want to make money, but everyone makes the mistake of realizing that you can't make money without knowledge. You all come and you try to throw large sums around and think that it's going to be quick odds and quick profit. It's not like that. If you treat this market like a slot machine, you're going to get slot machine results. You have to be very patient. There's a steep learning curve, and you have to be focused and locked in on trying to get the most out of the industry. You have to discover your own unique approach to the market, leveraging your own knowledge and your own talents to be successful, your own experience. Nobody can teach you how to be successful. Nobody can hand you a silver platter of good coins. Nobody can give you a shortcut. Nobody can give you a cheat code. Nobody can give you a one-size-fits-all offer. Anyone that's offering that is lying to you. They're lying to you. They just want to take your money. So if you want more good tips for getting started, I have a video pinned in my TikTok called Crypto 101. Watch that video, Crypto 101. It's about 5 minutes long, and it has some in-depth overall knowledge on crypto and how to get started. Then join the Discord right down there in the chat. It's totally free to join, always will be free to join, and it's the best community in crypto. It's just a Discord. Best free community in crypto, totally free, and they have some insane calls in there. The last resource I have to offer you, if you want a paid resource, it's not very expensive. It costs less than a trip to Starbucks. wap.com/cryptorap. You could join our Alpha Pass, and you'll get class recordings. And you can find them in there. Legendary says, can I rejoin the group, please? It's Hugo CW. Hugo, the guy that scammed you came back to the group this morning and tried to scam somebody else. Precisely because you gave him free money. You gave him free money. You are someone that has watched my streams so often and somehow you trusted a stranger to give them your literal seed phrase. Chat. This guy in my chat, this guy right here, Legendary. Yesterday, he gave a scammer over 4 Solana. He gave him his fucking private key. He gave him his fucking private key to a stranger on the internet. He gave him his private key to a wallet with over 4 Solana in it. What do you have to say about that, chat? What do you have to say about that? Be honest. What do you guys think about that? This guy gave his seed phrase to somebody, a brand new, literally a stranger. A stranger. Somebody that was totally new to the group on a brand new account. Are you serious? It's crazy. Have I contacted you? Absolutely not. It's like giving your bank account to strangers. Yes, it's like giving your bank account to strangers. Isn't that crazy? It's absurd. It's probably the dumbest fucking thing you can ever do. And that is why I'm not letting you back in the group. At least not yet. You're as dumb as a fucking rock, bro. And you gave a scammer free money. And because you gave a scammer free money, that scammer came back and tried to scam again. Are you serious? Are you serious? Because you ignored all of the warnings. All of the warnings when you first joined the group. All of the warnings that get periodically posted. All of the warnings that I give on my stream. All of the warnings everywhere. On my TikTok there's warnings. In my videos there's warnings. On my stream there's warnings. In the chat there's warnings. You ignored all of them. You broke a rule. It's a rule to not give money to scammers. Just like it's a rule not to feed animals at the zoo. And that's why you got banned. Clearly you're not cut out for this shit, little bro. Maybe you could come back later, but not now. As long as that scammer is still prowling the fucking chat. Not now. Do we have it recorded? Of course we don't have it recorded. Of course this guy would trust a total stranger with his seed phrase and not actually get any information from the stranger. Not even know his name. Not even know where he's from. Not even record a single part of the interaction. They didn't even have a conversation before. It was the first conversation they ever had in his life, and he gave him his seed phrase. Isn't that crazy? You should just walk down the street and give your phone totally unlocked away to the nearest homeless person, bro. That makes a lot of sense. You should just go to the nearest ATM and ask the person behind you in line if they want to take out a transaction of any undisclosed amount. Since you're in the habit of giving money away to people for free. What's a good cold wallet to invest in? Ledger. Ledger. Odds of the whole thing being a LARP? It's not a LARP because it's happened dozens of times before. It's happened dozens of times before. The guy that scammed him has stolen a couple hundred Solana from people that are just as dumb as him. It's all verifiable on chain. He's stolen hundreds of Solana. That's why he does it. That's why he keeps coming back. I've recently changed some things in the group to add some safeguards though, so hopefully it'll never happen again. Legendary, what would be helpful is if you actually gave some description of the events leading up to you getting scammed. If you could actually give a description or a... If you ignore my comment one more time, you are clearly trying to scam with some shitcoin. No, actually, you're just dumb as a fucking rock. There's 112 people here in the chat, and I'm currently having a conversation with like 8 of them. Meanwhile, you're just spamming a bunch of ridiculous nonsense, and then you're complaining and crying like a little baby that I can't read your one message out of the thousands of messages that have been sent in my chat. Shut your bitch ass up, bro. Are you serious? Anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a fucking idiot, Legendary, you need to give us information about the events that happened leading up to you getting scammed, and you need to give us the on-chain information. You need to show us the actual wallet, the actual transaction, the actual on-chain evidence of the scam happening. That is the best thing that you can do. It's really important that you do that. Otherwise, it'll just keep happening again and again. What coin is on the screen? This is Aliens. 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 This is a coin that we called on my stream 2 days ago. It was at 10,000 market cap. Went all the way up to 600k. CTL says, ever heard of Charmy coin? Yeah, I lost on that. Well, CTL, that guy is still launching coins. That guy is still scamming people. He currently has a coin in the market called Great White, and he's still live streaming that Great White coin. Same guy, same serial scammer, He's launched a half dozen coins at this point. So if you lost money on that coin, be very careful of Great White. Legendary says he was doing a live on Discord and I joined because he was part of the group I joined. Yes. That is the same way that the last guy got scammed. That is the same way that the last guy lost $4,000 because he trusted a stranger. Now, I've recently changed the settings so new accounts can no longer go live or speak in the voice chat. Now you have to be at least level 4 in the server in order to speak and go live in the voice chat. Can they get hit with a fraud case? Absolutely. Is the top holder of Alien owning 5.3% not a red flag? Sure, it's a red flag. That's a pretty heavy amount. How does the scam work? It's just social engineering. When I joined, he was like, bro, I can help you to build up your wallet. Then you told me, yeah, bro. Like when I say, hey, stranger that I've never talked to before, I can help you build up your bank account, bro. I can help you make a lot of money in your bank account. All you have to do is give me your credit card number and then your CV and the expiration date. Oh, hey, stranger that I've never met before. If you give me your social security number, then I can help you build up your credit. Very clever, bro. Oh, because I can hear his voice, that means he's not a scammer. Oh, because I can see his screen, he's not a scammer. Well, it would be helpful, bro, if you could tell us, was there any identifying information on the screen? Did he ever show you anything? Show a tab? Show an email? Show any part of his screen that gave you identifying information? There are probably small details that you might have missed that could lead us to actually get this guy in trouble, get him prosecuted, file a police report. If you open his Gmail account and you see his name in his email box, if he pressed Alt and you could see the Windows tab and on his Windows it said his name on his PC, these would be very helpful tools, very helpful information for getting results. No, nothing was there. So you had zero prior identifying information of this total stranger that, by the way, was also totally new to the group and had just made their account the same day that they joined the group. So it was brand new account, brand new join the screen. They didn't give you their name. They didn't give you any identifying information. And then you trusted them with your seed phrase. You trusted them with access to a wallet with over $500 in it. Did the person have an accent? Could you tell where they were from? Did they sound American? Did they sound young? Did they sound old? He told me he was from the US. I think he was about in his 20s. Sure. Yeah, I mean, the good news there is that there can actually be consequences for what he's doing. If he's in the US and he's in his 20s, he can go to jail for what he's doing. So all we have to do is find out who he is. If you find the on-chain transaction and you get the on-chain transaction, you can report that to the police. You can report that to authorities. And if he ever withdraws those funds through a hot wallet, which he likely will because he's pretty stupid, he's just a scammer. If he ever withdraws his funds through Coinbase, through Binance, through any KYC exchange, he can go to jail. He can get in trouble. So it's really important that you do that. It's really important that you file a police report for theft of digital assets. You report the transaction, you show where it happened, and if he ever goes to a KYC exchange, this is something that you can find if you look on SoulScan, then you can report it to that KYC exchange. Show them the transaction, say that you got robbed, and let them know that the guy withdrew funds through their exchange. They can freeze his account. They can find where his funds went. They can connect to his bank account. They can find his name. Just pretend that you just got really robbed in real life for hundreds of dollars. If you really got robbed for real life for hundreds of dollars, then you should probably report it to the police and give them as much information as you have. And the more people that do that, the more likelihood that he actually gets in trouble. Let's make this guy regret the day that he ever started being a predator to people in this chat. Can you get the money back? Probably not. It depends on where the case progresses. You could sue them in civil court and try to get the money back that way. But there's no way to reverse the transaction on chain. You would have to know their identity to do that. I just put it in the chat. Discord.gg/YNOT. That's a free group. Totally free to join. Always will be free to join. I hope to see you guys in there. I'm almost at 40,000 in followers. That's pretty good. All you get is a very valuable lesson. True, but a lot of people assume that there are no consequences for these things, but that's not true. There are consequences for these things. And if the person's dumb enough to withdraw through a hot exchange, what they probably are, then there can be real consequences. They will have their identity tracked by authorities. Police can subpoena this information from exchanges. If they have a warrant, they can find out his personal information, and then they can sue him, or they can send him to jail. All of these are on the table. There's some guy acting like you try to sell a bot. I will never DM you guys. There's a lot of impersonators of me. If you guys are dumb enough to listen to a fake me that has a fake name, then you are dumb as a rock. Found the wallet. I mean, the coolest thing would be if he never even switches his wallet. If he never even switches his wallet and he scammed all of these people on the same wallet, that's going to be a big pot of gold for the police. There's going to be a lot of incentive for them to track him down. What did you do when you first started trading? I bought a Pokemon meme coin. Sent a request on Discord? What do you mean sent a request on Discord? A request for what? Can you explain why the market lets good coins die sometime before they run? It's not the market, it's the insiders and the devs who launch them with the express purpose of rug pulling you guys. Yo, good to see you, Sugar C. Welcome to the stream. I will never DM you guys. I'll never send you a friend request. It is not me. There's a lot of fake me's that try to do that. There's nothing I can do about that. The best thing I could do is tell you guys to be wary. Crypto is a highly predatory industry. Everyone is out to steal your money. People will lie. People will social engineer. People will technologically engineer. When you least expect it, they will take your money. Never trust anyone. Never trust anyone. Never trust anyone. Period. No one. No DMs. No private messages. Not even from your best friend that you just met yesterday in crypto. Never trust anyone. Period. Only person you can trust is yourself. This is a highly predatory industry. People are trying to steal your money. And they will use sophisticated means to do so. You trust me? Great. Yeah, it's fine to trust me, but I will never DM you. I'll never message you. I'll never ask you anything. I'll never tell you to buy anything. I'll never sell you anything, etc., etc. So, it doesn't matter. Hey, good to see you, Uziverse. Pleasure to see you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys. I gotta go take a piss really quick. Let me go take a piss. Everyone tap the screen and everyone drop a comment in the chat. Get me up to over 100 viewers again. If I have less than 100 viewers by the time I come back from taking a piss, if I have less than 100 viewers by the time I come back from taking a piss, I'm ending the stream. So you guys better run it up. If I have less than 100 viewers by the time I get back, I'm ending the stream. So tap that screen, drop those comments. I'll be right back.
Keep tapping that fucking screen. Keep typing in the fucking chat. If I have less than 100 viewers on my shit by the time I get back from this piss, I'm ending the stream. It's over. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? 94 viewers? Are you guys serious right now? Are you guys dead ass, bro? 94 viewers. I swear to God Almighty, I'm about to crash out on you guys. I'm about to crash out. Okay, 100. That's more like it. Let's keep pushing. Let's take a look around the market. Another day, another dollar. Gotta be a banger around here somewhere. Let's take a look around. We've got Arabic brain rot. Arabic brain rot. That's nice. Arab rot. Okay. Finally, a coin with a narrative worth investing in. What platform do you use to buy? This is Axiom. AXIOM.trade. You're in the Discord now? Wonderful. It'll be a pleasure to have you in there. AXIOM.trade. There's a link down there in the chat. Axiom.trade/crypto wrap. Sorry. Oh, fuck. My bad. That's not actually the code. It's axiom.trade/crap. CRAP. What do you think about Photon? You know, I used to love Photon. If you look here, this is my stream deck. You see that on the top? That's Photon's logo right there. Photon used to be my primary trading wallet. I still have it hotkeyed on my stream deck. But Photon is pretty washed up at this point. Axiom is pretty much better than Photon in every way. There's no reason to use Photon in the current market. Do you use a sniping bot? Absolutely. Absolutely not. There's zero reason to use a sniping bot in the open market. There's zero reason. You're not even going to know what coins to snipe. Like you're just a regular person walking through the market looking at what coins to buy. You only use a sniper bot if you're sniping your own coin, and you only do that if you're trying to sell on people. There's no reason to use a sniping bot for the average investor. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. Any way to learn about all the info on Lucky? I don't know what's going on for real. Well, it should say like across the website how everything works. What is it that you don't understand? You could ask ChatGPT. I'm down minus 1,000 and I have one soul left. What do you recommend I do? You started with the wrong approach. You started with the approach of thinking that if you put more money in that you would get more money out. But that is wrong. It is wrong-headed. In crypto, if you put more money in, you will lose more money. Everybody loses when they first get started. That is inevitable. It is inevitable. You can't avoid it. You can't avoid it by putting in more money. You can't avoid it by trading more, etc., etc. If you have one soul in your port, you probably still don't know what you're doing. I would trade no more than 0.03 to 0.05 on any given trade. Focus on holding, and as you hold, study. So do thorough research before you buy something. Whenever you buy something, have conviction in it. Buy with 0.03 or 0.05 and hold. Hold for hours. If need be, hold for days. And if you do that, you're going to see that 0.03, 0.05 actually start to curl up a little bit. AG says, I think the bottom is in. From tomorrow, rockets. Great, AG. Thanks for the exit liquidity. Is there a possibility that some larger T1 exchanges list Chillhouse? Yes. What do you think about Patriot? I don't. Let's go take a look. What are you talking about? You talking about this coin that's at 6,000 market cap, or this coin that's at 3,000 market cap? None of these coins are worth investing in. AG says, I'm talking about crypto in a whole, not about one dumb coin. So am I, bro. You are exit liquidity. If you think we've bottomed, if you think we start crawling back to all-time high now, you are exit liquidity. If you read liquidity maps, if you look at broader macro trends, if you look at the current trajectory of the market, this was a scam wick to wipe out people that think just like you. You are exit liquidity. The market's going to continue trending down. Make no mistake, bro. If you think this is the bottom, then I've got an island to sell you in Kentucky, bro. Let's keep looking around. There's a guy on TikTok getting his groups to do $5 buy into Patriot, and it's rising on Coinbase. That guy is trying to scam you guys. That guy has placed the first buy, and he placed a much larger buy than $5. And when you guys get all your little $5 buys in, he's just going to sell on top of you. Monkey King says, new to memes. I think I got really lucky to have found your content to learn. Thank you. I appreciate you, Monkey King. You did get lucky. You got lucky to find one of the good ones instead of one of the scammers when you're new. Greetings. Hope your stacking XRP is recommended. No thank you. I actually like making money. Stacking XRP is one of the dumbest fucking things you can do in all of crypto. Bailey, it's good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream. Trenches are lukewarm. There's some decent plays, but a lot of garbage as well. Let's keep looking around. That alien coin that we had on my stream last night, that thing did a times 50. So that was pretty good. That punch coin, that monkey with the support animal in the Japanese zoo, saw it on my stream at 500,000. Now it went up to 20 million. It was another pretty good one. There's some decent plays in the market recently. We're more back right now than we were last week. Have you tried terminal trading platform? Yes, I have. I still prefer Axiom at this stage. I trust Dogecoin after CEO removed max supply. Yeah, well, the advantage of Dogecoin is the CEO sold all of his tokens for a Honda Civic back in 2018 or whatever. Do you think you can be profitable without being an insider? I don't think. I know. I know you can be profitable without being an insider. Because I've seen plenty of people that are profitable without being an insider. And I myself was profitable without being an insider. That group right down there in the chat, it's totally free to join. It always will be free to join. There's a lot of profitable non-insiders in there. It's a group for outsiders. It's free. It's beginner friendly. Anyone can join and anyone can participate. It's the best free group in crypto, and we perform better than any insider group. On February 27th, Pokemon will celebrate its 30th anniversary. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of successful Pokemon coins. Take a look at, for example, let's look at Deck Screener for this one. There's going to be a lot of successful Pokemon coins in the next few weeks, I think. If you look at Ethereum, one of their most successful coins in the market right now, if I'm not mistaken, is Pikachu. The Pikachu coin is doing quite well. Let's see. I guess it's not doing as well as I thought it was doing. But as you can see from the chart, for an Ethereum meme coin, it's doing alright. Topped out at around 3 mil. Let's zoom out on this actually. So this thing back in the day used to be 150 million all the way back in 2021. Now it's starting to get some signs of life again, recently topping around 6 million. Still a lot of upside in terms of the all-time high. But keep in mind, this is an Ethereum meme coin, and Ethereum meme coins this isn't exactly the market for them. But now with a bigger emphasis on the layer 1, scaling the block space and reducing the gas fees, and this Pokemon meta, the fact that the coin's already been at 150 mil, I'm pretty optimistic that it could do well. Good to see you, Diet. Market's high. It's doing better this week than it is last week. Clay Browning, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I know you're just a bot, but why the fuck would you be a bot that promotes XRP? You're a bot in real life, bro. XRP holders are bots in real life. They don't have real brains. They are mechanically programmed. Hey, good to see you, DeFi. Good to see you, Meta Money. Shout out to my Doginal dogs in the house. Everyone, let's get a W in the chat for the Doginal dogs. Let's get a W in the chat for the Doginal dogs. Best NFT collection. Only thing worth investing in on the Doge chain. I was in your guys' finance space earlier, taking a listen to all the dogs. It was pretty lit. Do you also have a Telegram group? No, we are Discord only. Discord.gg/YNOT. Totally free, always will be free. Did you see us with Grant Cardone yesterday? I didn't, but that's fire, bro. That's really sick. Congrats. Yeah, you guys are pretty locked in with the big names. Do you talk in Discord or no? What are you talking about? Everyone talks in Discord. Do you send good coins on Discord? They send a lot of good coins on Discord. I heard of Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, how's Kabuto doing? See, Kabuto is another narrative that might catch bids going into this Pokemon meta. It's only at 1.4 million right now. It's the most prolific and most successful Pokemon narrative in Solana history. Hitting an all-time high around 25 mil or something like that. It topped out, or I guess it only topped out at 13 mil. Now it's at 1.4 mil, 90% down from all-time high, which means if it goes back to all-time high, you guys are looking at it 10 times, right? Pretty impressive stuff. Pokemon season's coming up. People are anticipating a Pokemon trend more broadly. Could be a decent time to bid Kabuto, honestly. Let me show you guys, just out of curiosity, I'll go jump in on the leaderboard. In the past 7 days in our group, the past 7 days in our free Discord, totally free, always will be free. In the past 7 days, we hit 123x, 100x, a 60x, a 30x, If you go back a little bit, if you look at the past two weeks, it gets even more impressive. In the past 2 weeks, we hit a 731x. A 731x. I don't know if you guys can see that. 731x on punch. We hit a 280x on toilet, 150x on not wrong, 120x on fast runner, 110x on life of a chud, 95x on giraffe, 90x on black swan, 85x on Charizard, 67x on bad bunny, and a 57x as well. That's in just the past 2 weeks, just the past 14 days in our group. Totally free to join, always will be free to join. Plenty of multi-hundred times calls, plenty of 100 times calls, plenty of high double-digit calls. This is a free group and every call is free. What do you think about Punch? We were watching Punch on my stream as low as 500,000 market cap. Now it's up to 13.4 million. Recent all-time high at 18 million. Not bad at all. What about since New Year's? Since New Year's, it gets even crazier. Today is February 15th, which means it's the 45th day of the year. If you look at leaderboard of the past 45 days, these are just coins that we called this year. It's going to melt your face. Just this year, at the top of our leaderboard, Nietzsche and Penguin with a 15,000x. 15,000x. $1 into $15,000, chat. 15,000x. You guys have never seen that before in your life. This is a free group. Totally free. Always will be free. 15,000x just last month. We hit a 1,600x also last month. 1,400x also last month. A 730x last week. We hit a 350x 2 weeks ago. A 330x 3 weeks ago. 320x a month ago, 280x last week, 250x last month, and a 220x 2 weeks ago. This is just this year. A 15,000x, a 1,700x, a 1,500x, and multi-100x's. As Diet says, holy cow, you the GOAT, bro. Amazing. Discord people are missing out. Yeah, amazing Discord people are missing out. That's real. Angel says, mind you, some of those can literally change your life. You could literally change your life. If you stop and you think about this critically, what is a 15,000x? If you put $100 in, you make 1.5 million. You become a millionaire off of a $100 investment. You guys have probably put $100 into XRP, right? You probably put $100 into Dogecoin, $100 into Tesla, into Nvidia. None of those made you a millionaire. This was a coin that came out last month. If you put $100 in, you would have 1.5 million. 1.5 million. Let me put it into a term in the way that you wages can understand. Since you guys are all wage slaves and you work a 9 to 5 for your money, 15,000, if you took 1 hour of your wage, pretend you work minimum wage, that 1 hour is worth $15, right? You 15,000x. How many work days is 15,000 hours? You guys are all wage slaves. 15,000 hours is 1,875 work days. How many work years is 15,000 hours? 1 hour of your wage, you could turn it into literally 7 years of wage. You would not have to work again for the next 7 years. Isn't that crazy? You would not have to work again for the next 7 years off of 1 hour's wage invested in one coin that came out last month. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. A lot of you guys are not paying attention to the weight of this, the weight of this reality. Imagine not having to work for the next 7 years of your life because you bought a meme coin about a penguin last month. Isn't that crazy? Hey, good to see you, Brett. Shout out to all my Doginal dogs showing up in full force. Doginal dogs in the house. Hoo, 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 hoo. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I fixed the camera. I try to fix it as soon as it goes off. Are the calls in DGen Den or in a different spot? They're usually in the DGen Den. They can also be in the what's it called? In the likely spamming new pairs channel. Do you work alone or do you got a team? I'm a one-man band, bro. I work alone. I mean, obviously I don't work alone. I depend on the support of you guys in my community. Without my community, I'm nothing. There's over 10,000 people in the Discord. But yeah, you guys are my army. I'm the general. I work alone, but I don't work alone. I work with your guys' support. Spamming new chairs, yeah. Got a new chair, chat. Shout out to my Doginal dogs. Alright, let's find some real coins that don't suck. A new coin called Pussy. Interesting. A lot of you guys probably identify with this narrative on account of the fact that you guys are pussies. Let's try and find some good coins. This is a coin of a lizard, but the lizard looks like a penis. Do you guys see that? It's pretty impressive. White alien? Now that's just fucking racist, man. It's supposed to be gray aliens. Let's keep looking around. Yeah, none of these coins are doing well, honestly. A lot of these things are flopped. No recent runners. Ablation, 24 minutes old, actually cracking a pretty decent market cap here. Bonded about 24 minutes ago. Ran up pretty much immediately to 100K. This was a banger. I would be a little skeptical of getting in this at this stage, but they did do a great job of running it up right at the start. Brett is getting excited. That's savage, bro. Whoa, Brett. It's just a lizard, man. That is crazy. Please analyze Harvest King coin. Harvest King coin. If it's got harvest in the name, motherfucker, you are getting harvested. You are getting farmed. You gotta look out, chat. You gotta look out. Bailey put me on. He's working overtime on the weekends. Bailey is the GOAT, bro. Bailey is a legend. I fuck with Bailey. He was the first Doginal dog to come to my stream. The first Doginal dog to put this chat on to Doginal dogs. Bacon Bailey. Chat, did you guys know that you could all wear a profile picture of one of the most esteemed profile picture NFT collections in all of crypto totally for free? Did you guys know that you don't even have to buy an NFT? You can rep one of the most established NFT collections totally for free. Doginal dogs. Doginal dogs. You go to their website, doginaldogs.com, and they've got a page here, resources, join the community. If you click resources, join the community on the Doginal Dogs website, you are free. Free. You could wear any of these profile pictures. And you could change it. You could have a black hat, a white hat, a green hat, a pink hat, a yellow hat, a purple hat, a blue hat, a red hat for free. You guys could rep one of the most recognizable, most successful NFT collections in the entire industry. The wizard hat is the best, I'm not gonna lie. Throw on that purple wizard hat, you're gonna be dripping to the toes. That blue wizard hat, dripping to the toes. This is free. Doginaldogs.com, and you go to join the community. You guys don't understand, but an NFT profile picture goes a long way in this industry. If people recognize that you are part of a community that they recognize, that gets your foot in the door. Your network is your net worth. And Doginal Dogs is one of the highest net worth networks in the industry. And they offer you guys these NFTs totally for free. This is for you guys. You can change your TikTok, change your X, change your Discord, change everything to this profile picture. And suddenly your name is associated with one of the most prolific and accomplished NFT communities in all of crypto. Totally for free. There's a big advantage to that. If you're in an X space, you just throw this on your profile picture. They might let you speak. They might care more about your opinion. You post a tweet, you post a TikTok, etc., etc. People might pay closer attention because they recognize Doginal Dogs is an NFT collection with a multi-thousand floor. And this NFT you can wear totally for free. You get to capitalize on the reputation of a multi-$1,000 NFT for free. Isn't that crazy? Celebrities have it. Comedians have it. Some of the biggest names in the industry have it. Doginaldogs.com. It's at doginaldogs.com. Join the community. I'll put it in here. Bro, Bark isn't going to let you hit. Chill out. He might. He might. Yeah, it's right down there in the chat. The link's right there. You sold 2 from free mint and made 5,000. That's crazy. Chat, put a W in the chat if you think Bark's going to let me crack. W in the chat if you think Bark's going to let me crack. That guy, he worked with Kanye West. Bailey was the first one with a W. Crazy. Let's keep rocking it. But yeah, that's the link right there. I highly recommend you guys go and check it out. Just started following. What can I jump in on? A lot of different things. Bark didn't work with Ye. Wasn't he the one that bought Ye's account? Oh, it was Tall? Oh, my bad. I get them mixed up, bro. All the profile pictures look the same. My X is the same as my TikTok. At Crypto Rap Calls. At Crypto Rap Calls. Let's keep rocking. We got some CT Maxis in the chat. CT coming to TikTok. The other CT. Crypto TikTok. CTT. Theo Vaughn has one? Yes, Theo Vaughn has one. Bailey bought Kanye's account? Respect. Is XRP worth holding? Absolutely not, bro. Absolutely not. Holding XRP is like holding nuclear radiation, bro. You're just asking to get burned. Let's keep looking around. Shorting XRP now? Good. Tall only got followed. No one bought Ye's account. It was all cap from other communities. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know, bro. I was pretty convinced that there was some shenanigans going on behind the scenes. Didn't Bark... I know Bark might not have been the one to do the transaction, but didn't he come out and say that there was a... How many millions of dollars exchanged in that? White Aliens now up to 50,000 in God Candle wicking. We saw this all the way down at 25K when I made the joke that this coin was racist. Well, Solana loves racist coins, has been proven time and time again. Now it's up to 50K and climbing. Brett says we got unlimited motion and funds. Well, maybe you should buy a new rapper out. Maybe you should buy a new rapper. A rapper that happens to be crypto native. Maybe the best crypto rapper of all time. Perhaps the greatest crypto streamer of all time. Maybe it's time for you guys to cut me a $7 million check. Look at this, up to 60K at the top and climbing. This thing's probably going to go straight to zero. With this PFP, am I cool yet? Yes, Doc. Let's get a W in the chat for Doc. Doc just threw on the dog profile picture. Doc just threw on the dog. Let's get a W in the chat. Welcome to the Doginal Dogs. That's a major W moment. Major W moment. That's Doc with the dog. You see that? Doesn't that look way better than your old shit, bro? Instant follow, bro. Damn, look at that. You got an instant follow. Cup of Joe says scam alert. Cup of Joe, it doesn't help to say scam alert and not name what the fucking scam is, Joe. Are you serious? What's the scam? If you just sit here and say scam alert, but you don't tell anybody what the scam is, what the fuck are people supposed to do? Joe, you gotta tell us what the fucking scam is, bro. God damn it. That is crazy. Keep yapping, buddy? What do you mean keep yapping? You're saying scam alert, but you're not actually mentioning what the scam is, bro. Yes, there's a lot of scams in crypto, but could you please actually tell us which scam you're talking about instead of just a generic blanket statement? Daniel says, does this look badass? It absolutely does, bro. That is fire. Look at that. Severe scam alert. We got a severe idiot alert in the chat. We got a severe dumbass in the chat. He can't even clarify what he's talking about. Severe idiot alert in the chat. That's crazy. I'm mad. I need a dog picture. You do, bro. You do. It's good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. Are you of sound mind? Cup of Joe, you are copy pasting the same message in all caps multiple times in a random TikTok chat, and you're asking me if I'm of sound mind? I'm talking to over 116 viewers right now, a diverse audience from all over the world that appreciates and respects my opinion and insight. I'm the soundest mind in the room. You might be the dumbest motherfucker in the room, bro. Chat, put a W in the chat if Cup of Joe is an idiot. Put a W in the chat if Cup of Joe is dumb as a fucking rock. Let's get a W in the chat if Cup of Joe is a goddamn baboon. Wow, look at that. Wow, dozens of people saying W. Oh, are they all not of sound mind? Is there just dozens of people not of sound mind in this chat? Or are you a fucking dingus, bro? I think you might be a fucking dingus. I appreciate you guys for backing me up. We got a severe idiot alert in the chat. Stay clear. What's the name of the dog? It's a doginal dog. I gave you guys the link. I'll go and give it back. Alright, Cup of Joe. Since all you can do is copy and paste the same message without any clarification, I'm just going to have to ban you now. I hope this was a productive use of your life. Take care until next time. I hope you recover from the lobotomy. I hope you recover from the lobotomy. Get a haircut? Sorry, bro. Your mother doesn't want me to cut my hair. She likes something to grab onto when I'm blowing her back out, bro. She needs something. She needs a handle, you feel me? I get a little bit rough on her. She told me not to cut it. Anyways, take care, little bro. Here's Doginal Dogs. The join the community link. I just dropped it down there in the chat. This is a free PFP that you guys you're encouraged to use this. A lot of NFTs get mad if you screenshot their NFT and you use it. You guys are actually encouraged to use these. It's a free. And you get access to one of the most prolific, most accomplished NFT communities on the planet. Your network is your net worth. This is a multi-$1,000 NFT that you guys are encouraged to use for free. It's really special. It's really special. Cute. It is cute. I highly recommend you profile picture this and change your profile picture. You could get it in green, in purple, in yellow, in blue. You could get it with a beanie, with a beret, with a top hat, with a cowboy hat, wizard hat, with a bow, with a baseball cap, with the glasses, all of this. And it's totally free. It's pretty sick. The link is right down there in the chat. Doginal Dogs / join the community. You don't like your picture. How can you like other picture? Tap in, bro. Change your picture. How much you got invested into real crypto? If you buy real crypto, you mean like altcoins and Bitcoin and all that? None. It's all tethered, like any self-respecting person would be in this market. Now, on a good day, when the market's actually going up, I might be holding some real crypto. But right now, the only real crypto I'm holding is USDC and USDT. All right, let's lock in. No Sol? Why would I be holding Sol when it just went from $120 to $70, bro? I'd be shooting myself in the foot. Nobody's forcing you to hold these assets, even if you really believe in them. Look, I like Sol as much as the next guy. I'm wearing a Solana t-shirt. I'm wearing a Solana t-shirt. But even I'm not holding Sol right now, bro. Come on, man. All right, I'm back. I think on the macro perspective, I'm still pretty bearish, honestly. I think things are still going to go down. All right, Andrea FX. I'm going to ban you, little bro. I'm going to ban you. Why the fuck you pinging everyone in my chat? You don't even follow me. 7 years of experience? I got 7 years with your mother. Shut your bitch ass up and get the fuck out of my chat, dumbass. Hey, brand new PFP. Another dog in the pound. Look at that. Look at that. Damn, suddenly my whole chat is full of doginal dogs. That's pretty impressive. Bro, in the Discord, you call coins or only the guys inside? A lot of different people call coins. I don't typically. That's not my thing. I'm too busy streaming usually. Now, I look at a lot of coins on my stream and I give honest assessments of my coins and I give you guys early entries. For example, this coin right here, we saw it at 20k market cap. Now it's up to 100k market cap, a clean 5 times over here on White Alien. Did any of you guys bid this? Hey, doginal dogs, are any of you guys still around? Do you see how dogged out my chat is now? They just dogged out my chat. Everyone got the doginal dogs in my chat. That's crazy. They're dogging it out in there. I just pinned it right there. Everyone's dogged out. Guys, you guys can have this too. You can have it for free. Doginal dogs they're really clever. They're trying to become the face of retail crypto. They're trying to become the face of retail crypto. It's automatic community. This is free. You don't have to pay anything. But the NFTs are worth over $1,000. The NFTs are worth over $1,000 and they're giving them for free. Automatically, when you see them, you get a network. Automatically, when you see them, you know that these are people that are like you, like-minded individuals. Automatic community, automatic acceptance, automatic appreciation. That's the advantage of an NFT profile picture. And everyone in the chat can rep this totally for free. Doginal Dogs is one of the most prolific and accomplished NFT communities in all of crypto. It's the only asset worth investing in on the entire Doge chain. You guys like Doge, you're normies, you're retail. Oh my God, Candle, look at this, 120k now. This thing has just gone parabolic. There's no reason why you guys should not wear one of these profile pictures. There's no reason why you guys should not wear one of these profile pictures. Wear it on TikTok, wear it on X, wear it on Discord, wear it wherever. Wherever you go, wear that profile picture. It's like a badge. It's like a Freemason's insignia. If you put a Freemason's insignia on your car when you're driving, you will never be pulled over. This is like the Freemason's insignia of crypto. You put a Doginal's PFP on and people will actually care what you have to say. Yo, welcome to the stream, everybody. It's good to see you guys. We're locked in. Yeah, this thing's up to 130k now, going absolutely parabolic. We've been watching this on stream since 20,000 market cap. So far, so great. Pretty impressive stuff. Yo. We're locked in. Another day, another dollar. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive. Chat, I don't know if you're sufficiently locked in. This is the second hour of my stream now. We're really going to push up the numbers today. Sorry, bro. If the coin is 2,000 market cap, that shit is a rug pull, and you're just trying to scam people into buying after you so you could sell on them for exit liquidity. A 2,000 market cap coin is embarrassing. A 2,000 market cap coin is garbage. Never buy a coin with 2,000 market cap. Liquidity automatically on Pump Fun is $5,000. You mean to tell me that your coin doesn't even have the same market cap as you have liquidity? You have a lower market cap than you have liquidity? You are as dumb as a fucking rock, bro. That shit is straight up ass. Straight up ass. It's on Binance Smart Chain. That's even worse, bro. Somehow you're shilling an inferior coin on an inferior chain with half the market cap as it has liquidity. That shit is literally garbage, bro. And you could go fuck yourself for putting that in this chat trying to rob people. You're trying to steal from people, bro. You might as well just put your wallet address in the chat and ask for free crypto since you're such a begging ass bitch, bro. Get the fuck on, boy. I swear to God Almighty with your dumb ass, bro. Look at this, 140K at the top and climbing, a ton of volume. Howdy, partner. I never scam. Oh, you never scam. You just buy coins at 2,000 market cap and then tell everyone else to buy them. Oh, it's not scamming. My hands are clean. You're a streamer? If you're a streamer, how the fuck is your coin at 2,000 market cap, bro? Jesus Christ. Now get the fuck out of here, bro. You're an embarrassment. That's crazy. 2,000 market cap. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, bro. My DoorDash account has more than 2,000 market cap in the past week. Are you serious? A couple of trips to Nobu, I ran my shit up. Come on, man. You're just trolling people? Well, you're trolling people, you're scamming people, and you don't even follow me. I'm gonna have to ban you, bro. You're hitting the triple threat. The triple threat. You don't even follow me, you're trolling people, and you're scamming people. That's crazy, man. I'm gonna have to get your ass out, boy. I'm gonna have to get your ass out. Triple threat. I have no respect for people that don't follow me. I'm just gonna get that on record. No respect for people that don't follow me. It's free. It clicks one button. One button. You guys watch me all day anyways. I'm the best stream in all of crypto. Let's take a look around. A lot of you guys want something from me, but you will never do something for me. It says a lot. It's like The Godfather. How are the trenches today? They're lukewarm. They're better than they were last week, but they're still not good. There's a couple of coins that are doing very well, but new coins are not doing so well. It's still the same ruggy landscape that we've seen throughout the whole bear. This thing's up to 200K, falling down to 160K. Pretty good chart for just 1 hour. So far, so great. Neff says, would love to get your opinion on my homie's project. He's a solo dev and has been working on this for 4 years. Launched a year ago. Yeah, let me see it. Put the project in the chat. Worked on it for 4 years. Launched a year ago. That guy needs to learn how to let go, bro. I'm not going to lie. Unless it's an anime girl coin. I don't know. What do you need, bro? If I can manage it, I'll tell you if I can or not. I'm willing, though. In for enough. The only thing I need from you guys is to watch my stream whenever. But that's not even the most important thing. The most important thing I can ask, like, comment, repost, save my TikToks. Like, comment, repost, save my TikToks. And watch them, obviously. Watch, like, comment, repost, save my TikToks. Takes you less than 2 minutes to do all that. It goes a long way. Do your mods remove people with repeatedly bad callouts and rugs? No, absolutely not. You always have to do your own research. Do your own research is a core principle of the group. Nobody's ever going to spoon feed you good calls. That doesn't exist. There's no such thing. Anybody that's ever telling you, oh, buy this coin, it's a good coin, they're trying to rug pull you. They're trying to take your money. This group is great for exposure to quality plays. It gets coins earlier than any other group in the market, but the onus is on you to determine whether or not it's actually worth investing in. If you don't have the brain or the edge to figure out what's worth investing in, don't just buy everything you see put in the chat. Now, you can ask any question. It's totally acceptable to ask questions, and the group is very beginner friendly. So if you're curious about a coin, if you're skeptical, then go ahead and ask coins or ask questions about that coin. But yeah, nobody's gonna hand you free money on a silver platter. Ticker is LSQ. Why does that sound familiar to me? LSQ. Is it this thing right here? Oh. This is I know Lux. Your friend is what's his name? Tim or whatever? Tim, Tom, Timothy, starts with a T. What's his name? What's his name? What's the guy's name? Tino. Yeah, Tino. I know Tino. I think he follows me. Yeah, I've been following this project for a long time. Tino's a legend. I remember watching him when he pitched this project to Toli on the Time.Fun stream. I like Lux. I think it's cool. Now, the top trader is an insider dev wallet with a $14,000 P&L. So I'm not going to lie. He definitely rug pulls these things. But he's a cool guy. I appreciate him. I think the app is cool. All of his charts have a tendency to look like this, and then he launches new coins, and then all those charts have a tendency to look like this. But the idea is great. Is it still in development? Is he still working on it? Do people actually use it? Since he's got $14,000 in marketing funds from his dev bundle sales, he should hit me up about promoting this. I like Lux. I'm not bearish. I'm just real. He's got a TikTok. That's dope. Yeah, the app makes a lot of sense. I think it's cool on paper. Hey bro, when I said buy tokens from the contract address, I mean like small, not much, because it can go either way. No, you stupid son of a bitch. You mean that you want people to buy a coin that's at 2,000 market cap that you already bought so that it will go up and you can sell on them. You are shilling a shitcoin with zero motion with the express intention of stealing from people. Period. You want exit liquidity. That is the only reason to post a $2,000 market cap coin in my chat. The lucky thing is nobody actually trades on Binance Smart Chain, so nobody's actually going to buy that shit. Yes, Active Dev has been adding new features consistently, grinded his ass off, and normally really fucks with it fully. Would love to chat. For sure, bro. Hit me in a DM. Hit me in a DM. I got you. But on BSC, it's cheaper, no? No, Solana is faster and cheaper. Solana is faster and cheaper. But just stop trying, bro. You keep talking about that shit, I'm gonna have to smack you with a ban again. Swear to God, you come back to my chat with some 4,000 market cap shitcoin on Solana and shill that shit, I'm gonna have to smack you across the face, bro. Alright. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you guys. This is a Crypto Rap exclusive, and I'm your host, YNOT, greatest crypto rapper of all time, and we are locked in the trenches. Another day, another dollar, so they say. What the fuck was that? Oh, it's a hippo. I thought it was something nasty. Let's see. Can we see you buy a coin? No, I do not trade on this stream. I never trade on this stream. That is not the point of this stream. The point of this stream is for you guys to learn. You're never going to learn if you try to copy trade. You're never going to learn if you try to copy homework, just like in school. I'm here to answer your questions. I'll answer any question you have. I'm here to give honest and unbiased assessments of projects. It makes it really difficult for me to give an honest and unbiased assessment of a project if I have a direct financial stake in that product, doesn't it? So that's what the point of this stream is, to educate and onboard the next generation of investors. Do I do one-on-one calls? Not really. I don't think you could afford it. The best thing that we have to offer you is the class. We have a class program, and there's recordings for those classes for people that are on the Alpha Pass. It costs less than a Fortnite Battle Pass. It costs less than a trip to Starbucks. It's right here, wap.com/cryptorap. You go to wap.com/cryptorap. Right up there is the Alpha Pass, $15 a month. It's got a 5-star rating. Everybody loves it. You get a private voice chat, private text chat, private resource channel, live classes, recordings of the classes, extra entries in giveaways, and bigger wins in giveaways. It is a lot of value for a small price, $15 a month. Over 60 people already have the pass. Go and check that out. Pretty much everyone that I've talked to about it says that it's worth it. Don't take my word for it. Go and ask other people that already have it. Are any Alpha Pass members in the chat right now? Anybody with the Alpha Pass in the chat that could get some feedback on it? Anybody? Paladin's got it. You've got it, HVAC. Mikey says definitely worth it. D. Adams says always here. You guys see, everyone says that it's worth it. Everyone's pretty enthusiastic about it. I think it's the best bang for your buck that you can get out of something like that. The classes are great. If you get the Alpha Pass, there's over 15 classes, over 20 hours of content, a broad range of different topics. It's pretty awesome. Go check it out, wap.com/cryptorap. And on that note, I got to end the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. Go check out the Alpha Pass and the WAP. It's very cheap. Very value. D. Adams says, it's my window to my first $1 million in crypto. That's real. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And one last thing that I have to ask of you. Please, please, one last thing. One big thing you could do to help. You could help me a lot. You could help me a lot. What I want you to do is go and watch my recent TikTok video. Watch my recent TikTok video. It's about the best countries in the world to live in if you trade crypto. Go watch that video about the best countries in the world to live in if you trade crypto. Like, comment, repost, save. It takes less than 2 minutes. Don't go scroll. Don't go find another live. Go and tap into that video. Like, comment, repost, save. Please, guys. A little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. Like, comment, repost, save on TikTok. On my TikTok. You click into my TikTok profile and you go check it out. This is the biggest thing that you could do to help me out. Watch the video in its entirety. Like, comment, repost, save. Takes you less than 2 minutes. Click into my profile and do it. It's the biggest thing you can do to help me out. Please, guys, please. Biggest thing you can do to help me out. Like, comment, repost, save, and watch my recent video. Go click into my profile right now. I'm ending the stream right now, but I'll give people a little bit more time. But right now, you go click into my profile. Like, comment, repost, save, and watch that video. It's about the best countries in the world to trade crypto in. It's a pretty comprehensive video. You get a lot of good insight there. If you guys really want to make it in crypto, you got to learn the best countries to live in when you make it. So go watch that video right now. Stop watching my stream. Go watch that video. Like, comment, repost, save, and watch. Like, comment, repost, save, and watch. What are you guys still doing here? Go watch that video. Go watch that video right now. Like, comment, repost, save, and watch. Henry says, spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. We will, actually. We will, pretty soon. But not this stream. I'm ending the stream right now. We'll probably do it on the evening stream tonight. I'll see you then. You'll probably be asleep. Thank you, partner. I appreciate the gift. Now, if you could kindly go into my profile and like, comment, watch, and repost my recent video, that would go a long way, partner. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. This has been a Crypto Rap exclusive. I'm ending the stream right now. Go click into my TikTok. Watch my recent TikTok about the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. There's 90 people watching here. There better be 90 likes on that video. There better be 90 likes. I expect every single one of you guys. If you guys fuck with me, if you guys like the stream, if you appreciate the program, I expect every single one of you guys to go watch that video in its entirety. Like, comment, repost, save. Takes less than 2 minutes. If you really love me, you'll go watch that video. You'll really go watch that video. I'm ending the stream right now. Everyone go watch that video right now. It takes less than 2 minutes. Please. It goes a long way. A long way. I'm ending this stream. Go watch my most recent TikTok video. I just uploaded it on TikTok. It's about the best countries to live in if you trade crypto. Best countries to live in if you trade crypto. Go tap into my profile. Takes less than 2 minutes.